shrunk his kids in the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, it made for 93 minutes of hilarious comedy. But the 3M Corporation did not need a shrink ray to shrink the projector and set the stage for a technological revolution. Business Wire of January 6, 2009 states that 3M's M Pro 110 is a handheld projector that costs $350 and is already available in the markets. 3M also plans on unveiling its MM220, a projector that can be embedded into cell phones later this year. The microprojector will not only make projection technology more mobile, but also increase accessibility of this technology to the masses. The shrinking of the projector denotes a time in our technological history, like when a room-sized gadget was shrunk into a box-sized gizmo, a computer, or when an entire rack of musical CDs was put into a single iPod. So, in order to better understand this amazing technological development, let us look at the technology that makes it possible. Then, explore some advantages and disadvantages. And finally, draw some critical implications. Initially, let us look at the technology that makes it possible to shrink the projector without actually using a shrink ray. We can examine advancements in light source and developments in internal engines. Initially, PC World magazine of November 11, 2008 reports that conventional projectors use a large, delicate spinning color wheel to separate white light into red, green, and blue light. But microprojectors do away with this by replacing the high-intensity quartz bulb with red, green, and blue light-emitting diodes. These LEDs are used to create the projector's beam of light. The article explains that these LEDs can burn for up to 20,000 hours. That's 4 hours a day for the next 25 years, or 10 times the life of a conventional projector. But microprojectors don't just generate light better, they make better use of the light. According to a MEMS Investor Journal article, dated daily, microprojectors use micromirrors that are built on magnetic and heat dissipating principles. The article explains that these micromirrors enable extreme miniaturization and are able to sustain conditions of up to 2000 Gs, thereby increasing durability and mobility. These micromirrors are lighter, cheaper, more energy efficient than those used in conventional projectors. According to the previously cited PC World magazine, microprojectors use liquid crystal on silicon technology, or LCOS. An LCOS engine has no moving parts. LCOS uses a special reflective LCD panel to create the image. In LCOS, the silicon chip to which the micromirrors are mounted directs these micromirrors to reflect the light from the LED and hence produce the image that is required. A better light source and a more efficient engine enable us to put the microprojector into our pockets. Now that you have seen what is a microprojector, we need to understand that just like Wayne Zielinski's shrink ray, microprojectors have advantages and disadvantages. Let us initially explore the advantage created by portability. Obviously, microprojectors are more portable than conventional projectors. As the tradingmarkets.com of November 25, 2008 reports, microprojectors don't just allow business travelers to set up impromptu sales pitches or present in last-minute meetings, but it also enables them to avoid equipment rentals, room reservations, as well as dependence on technology present at the location. The same issue applies to public speakers, politicians, as well as those in the educational and scientific fields. Microprojectors will truly unplug professionals, unleashing them to attain maximum productivity. But microprojectors also have their disadvantages, created by technical limitations. PC World of December 7, 2008 reports that microprojectors need a completely darkened room to satisfy a large audience. This is because microprojectors churn out a brightness of about 100 lumens, compared to the 1000 lumen brightness of a conventional projectors. While 100 lumens is sufficient for light entertainment or for a small group, microprojectors simply have to become more powerful to completely replace the conventional projector. to seeing what is a microprojector, we can see that when we plug these devices into our cell phones as well as portable media players, they will allow consumers to beam video content from their handheld devices to the closest smooth surface, entertaining them, enlightening them, and even annoying their neighbors. This could possibly contribute to a new warning sign: no projectors in the area, according to the New York Times of March 30, 2008. While the applications of microprojectors are prolific and obvious, it is important we draw some critical implications for its use on our society and the global community. Initially, just like how the cell phone defines our generation as a generation of fast-paced and independent individuals, the microprojector could become the next electronic portable device to define a generation. The New York Times of November 4, 2008 reports that microprojector can help change the concept of entertainment from a video of me to a video for we. While previous technological inventions brought people together for entertainment, like the radio and television, today's entertainment options like YouTube, iPods, handheld gaming devices, and all-in-one cell phones promote isolation, allowing us to entertain ourselves. The microprojector would allow tech-savvy entertainment to once again become a social activity. While the microprojector has implications for our society here in the United States, it also has implications for the global community. Projection technology is a great educational tool that can be used to propagate knowledge. However, because of its high cost and maintenance, it is almost impractical to use it in third world countries. The microprojector, because it's much cheaper than a conventional projector and way more rugged, can be deployed in third world countries to raise awareness. Imagine using a microprojector to raise AIDS awareness in Eastern Africa, or raising literacy rates in an Indonesian farm. The microprojector has some truly amazing implications for the global community. In a world that is becoming increasingly flat, the microprojector could become the great leveler that knowledge requires. Today, we looked at the technology that makes it possible to shrink a projector. And then we looked at its advantages and disadvantages, and finally drew some critical implications. So, when the computer became personal, it became possible for us to isolate ourselves both for entertainment and education. The microprojector can do those very same things. But just like the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, it's for the entire family.